Cale Makar has turned into an absolute force in the NHL. Definitely one of the top defensemen in the NHL, arguably one of the top players, period, in the entire NHL. These playoffs have really shown just how good he really is, shutting down players like Connor McDavid in that third round with this sweep. I mean, not many players can skate with Connor McDavid, but Cale Makar, the legend from the Colorado Avalanche, can. But let's take a look at his full career stats real quick here. So season, he's only played 2 years. And this year, obviously, so 3 years. So 50 points, 57 games, 44 and 44. And then last year, or this year, I guess, he was over a point per game, 80 plus points, 90 plus, I think even. He was just absolutely electric. And I thought a great video idea would be, what about if Cale Makar played on the first line offense, forward line, on the Colorado Avalanche? What would happen? So I got him with Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. Look at that first line. Cale Makar, Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen. What hand does he shoot? He shoots right, so we'll keep him on the left side. So let's simulate maybe 2 years, see how he plays, see if the Colorado Avalanche can win the Stanley Cup with Cale Makar playing as a forward rather than a defenseman. So second line, we got Landy, Nazem the Dream Kadri, and Burakovsky. Then we got Nichushkin, JT Compher, and Alex Newhook. And then finally Lehkonen, Abel Kubel, and Nico Sturm. Defensively, I kind of made a mistake. I cut Ryan Murray by accident from the team. So we got Jack Johnson back there playing with Eric Johnson. Definitely brothers. Look at that. They look basically like twins. Then we got Sam Girard and Manson, and then Bowen Byram and Devon Tays, who is now the new face of the defenseman for the Colorado Avalanche. And I also got to make sure we got him on the power play here, so I'll make those changes as well. So Cale Makar, I'll put him on the point for the power play. It's not that big of a deal since I normally have a forward play the point. And then penalty kill, he'll play his normal position. And then in nets, Darcy Kemper, somehow an 87 overall. I wouldn't quite say that, but let's get year number 1 on the way here. Game number 1 versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Let's slow sim it and see if Cale Makar could score in his first game as a forward. I think he scored 25 plus this year. Definitely 20 plus. I can't remember the exact number, but what are we predicting? How many points will Makar put up in this simulation this year? I'm going to go with 83. 83 points for Cale Makar. First period, I can't even pronounce his name. Never mind. I completely flopped it twice. I'm not going to flop it a third time. Second period, there it is. Cale Makar on the board, scoring from the blue line, basically. So he's just going back to his natural position. Third period, he gets 1 goal, potentially an apple here. Let's check the 3 stars. Cale Makar, there you go. 2 points in his first game. So I'm going to simulate probably half the season. I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll check out how Makar's doing. Picking up the simulation about 42 games into the season, we are 26, 13, and 3. Kind of on a little skid here. 3, 5, and 2 in our last 10 games. But in the division, first place, Nathan MacKinnon leading the way. So interested to see how Makar is doing. But look at the team standings here. We'll go in the entire league. And currently we are 3rd in the NHL, 4 points back of the Florida Panthers and the Toronto Maple Leafs, with this skid kind of screwing us over a little bit. But 3.29 goals, 4 per game. Where's goals against? 3.88 goals, 4 per game. So we are lighting it up. 3.29 against. Power play percentage hovering around 20%. Penalty kill 83. Home ice were pretty bad. Pretty bad on home ice, but really good on the road. Now for the fun part. How is Cale Makar doing here? 48 points in 42 games. Plus 17, 6 penalty minutes. Not shooting the puck a whole lot, but that definitely makes sense. But second on the team in scoring, so definitely going to get to that. Did I predict? I don't think I predicted. Damn, I can't remember. But he's going to be over a point per game. That's kind of like the hope. Only 7 power play points, though, which is crazy that all of his points are coming from even strength. Face-off percentage, he took a couple of face-offs, 35%. Bunch of giveaways, or bunch of takeaways. No, not really anything crazy, but Nathan MacKinnon, 72 takeaways, only 20 giveaways. Let's simulate the rest of the year and see how he finishes off the year. Let's go. With year number 1 coming to a close, we finished 44, 33, and 5, and honestly pretty disappointing because in the beginning of the year we were 20 and 4 at one point. So definitely fell off a little bit, but let's check out how the team did here. McKinnon goes over 100 points there. And in the division, I mean, yeah, we slowed down. We almost got a wild card spot. But 93 looks like we're going to be playing Winnipeg in round number 1. The goals for per game definitely came down. Goals against, we still give up a lot. 3.28, but we score so many, it's you know how it goes. Power play came down a little bit, penalty kill hovering around the same. Home ice still awful, so thankfully we do not have home ice in the playoffs, which is a good thing. And Cale Makar, there it is, 97 points in 82 games, 14 goals, 83 assists. He was absolutely electric. I mean, you can't complain about that. 93 up to a 92 overall still. Hopefully he grows a little bit more. Only 23 years of age, which is absolutely incredible. 15 power play points, 2 shorthanded points, but a great year for him. He is definitely going to win the Norris Trophy. It's not even going to be close, but we can go take a look at the entire league and see how he stacks up against everyone else. If Victor Hedman has a great year playing defense, 90 points. Dougie Hamilton, 78. Adam Fox, always going to do well. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, I mean, Vancouver wishes he plays that well. Only 30. He seems like he's so much older than he is. But round number 1, let's get into these playoffs here. So we got Winnipeg in round number 1. I think we got to be the favorites in every series. I mean, we're elite. We're elite. We'll simulate the first couple of games here, and that's not a good start, but down 2-1. Can we bounce back here? Down 3-1. Come on, Colorado. We can't get first rounded by the Winnipeg Jokes. Come on. First period, 2-1 for the Jets. Schmidt and Harkins, Landeskog scores for us. Second period, Mason Appleton and Kyle Connor. We got one from Devontae's and Alex Newhook. Third period, we're outshooting them 30-13, but trailing 4-3. Third period, there it is. So I like to see a big comeback. Josh Manson and Valerie Natushkin scored 2 goals. And it is now a 3-2 series lead. We're very good on the road, so I got lots of confidence in this right here. Come on, Colorado. Force the game number 7. Oh, we're on home ice, actually. Ooh, we might be in trouble then. First period, 2-0. Natushkin and Cale Makar. Second period, add another one. Nazem the Dream Kadri and Nico Sturm gets a goal for us as we force game number 7. Thank you, Cale Makar, for a big goal in these playoffs. And we're going to game 7 on the road, which is where we're superstars. Just gonna throw it out there. Game 7 here. Let's go. First period, 1-0 for the Jets, as it looks like they acquired John Klingberg, most likely at the trade deadline. Second period. Oh. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How do we do in the playoffs for Cale Makar? How do you do for us? 7 games. JT Compher, look at that, 9 points in 7 games. Pretty impressive, I'll give it to him. But we fall in round number 1. Where's Makar? 2 points, -6. That first line got exposed. We need our first line to be better than that. Makar, Rantanen, and McKinnon. 1 point, 2 points, 2 points. Not good. But let's do one more. We're going to do one more season with Makar playing as a forward. We'll see what happens. He's definitely going to win the North this year. He was a 92 overall. So I'm wondering, let's see, what does he jump up to? I mean, give him a 94, 95. We're going to need all the help we can get here, clearly. But he put up 90-some points to Toronto. This is how you know NHL is a joke. The Toronto Maple Leafs are never winning the Stanley Cup. Let's get that sorted. They also swept the Montreal Canadiens, who are never making the playoffs. In round number 1 here. Ottawa gets a lottery pick. Minnesota as well. But I'm going to see you in year number 2. All right. Year number 2, the final year we're going to do here. Cale Makar up to a 94 overall. Nathan McKinnon, 95. Mikko Rantanen, 93. Probably the highest overall first line in the entire NHL. I think it's safe to say. So let's simulate the year. We're going to go through this pretty quickly, and we'll see how he does, if he can get to that 100-point mark or not. Let's see. Come on. Win a Stanley Cup. Come on. Win a Stanley Cup. That's all I ask. Not too much to ask for, right? Year number 2 is now done, and we have a much better season this year. 54 wins, 24 losses, 4 overtime losses here. Let's take a look at the leaders, and there it is. Cale Makar lead the way, 108 points. But let's take a look at the team stats first. 3.85 goals per game, 4 per game. Goals against, a little bit high, but that's to be expected. Penalty kill percentage, not the greatest. Power play percentage, that's probably where a lot of his points came from, 25%. 29-10 on home. I know that's been a challenge home ice for us before, but do we win the President's Trophy? We do indeed. 112 points, edging out the Florida Panthers by 1 point. 1 overtime loss, and we are the President's Trophy champions. And let's look at Cale Makar here. 19 goals, 89 assists, 108 points, 23 power play points, 4 game-winning goals. I mean, almost as many game-winning goals as Nathan McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. He scored 30 less than them. But what a year from Makar. 108, leads the team in scoring. Does he lead the league? That'd be incredible. No, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Victor Hedman put up 112. Makar's not even going to win the Norris Trophy for putting up 108 points. That's insane. Let's take a look at the defensemen here. 112, 108, and then 81. And that's incredible. 80, 79, Tony DeAngelo. He's probably on a big contract now. Yeah, 7.79 mil. But let's get into these Stanley Cup playoffs. He has a great season, but can he lead his team to the Stanley Cup? The most important part, we're playing a subpar St. Louis Blues according to their record, but those are always the hardest teams to beat. And down 2-1 after 3 games. Game number 4, we take that 2-2 series now. 3-2, can we bang off 4 straight wins? And we do, as we advance to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs here. Who do we got? The Dallas Stars in round number 2. We're going to keep the simulation rolling. We're on a nice little win streak here. And up 3-0 against Dallas. Can't bring the brooms out, but hopefully just not get reverse swept. Let's not get reverse swept here. There it is. Closing out another series in 6 games. And next up, it looks like we have the Anaheim Ducks. I saw in the bottom right corner, and I would be correct. So Anaheim versus Colorado. Can we advance to the Stanley Cup Finals here? Another chance to bring out the broomsticks, and there it is. We sweep the Anaheim Ducks, and don't tell me we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh my God, Toronto looking to go back to back. We lose game number 1. Game number 2, we lose. Game 3, we bounce back, which is huge. Game 4 is a massive game. Can't go down 3-1. Can't go down 3-1, and we go down 3-1. Okay, we're going to need a bounce back. 3 straight games for the Leafs to collapse here, which is always a potential in NHL. First period, down 1-0. Second period, 2 big goals, Seider and Nazem the Dream Kadri. Third period, Kyle Clifford ties it up, and we're going to overtime where Evgeny Sveshnikov is the hero, and we fall to the Toronto Maple Leafs in 5 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. But I mean, Cale Makar is a forward. I mean, look at that. 27 points in 21 games. Leads the team again in scoring. Was an absolute beast for us. I mean, maybe the Colorado Avalanche need to test something out here. But I'm going to assimilate to the draft here just so I can see the awards and see what we've won if Cale Makar's won any other hardware. So obviously awards. Stanley Cup, Toronto wins both years. Unrealistic. We do win the President's Trophy, which is nice. Clarence S. Campbell. And then individual, Austin Matthews wins the Art Ross. Hart to Connor McDavid. The Norris, Makar gets it last year, but Hedman gets it this year. Matthews, Denisenko, Mitch Marner, John Gibson, Carter Hart, Alex Edler, Dallas coach, Kopitar, Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews for everything. But that's going to do it for this video. Maybe he's got to be tested out as a forward. Maybe, just maybe. But thank you for watching. As always, have a great day. Enjoy the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm cheering. I'm cheering for Colorado and Makar, but just something tells me Vasilevsky's going to steal that series. But take care. As always, enjoy. Catch you next time.